Search is on for the hit-and-run driver responsible for killing a Taylor police officer who was helping a stranded driver last night along I-94. Action News reporter Mary Conway joins us live from Taylor, where a community is forced to deal with yet another devastating loss involving a police officer. Mary, good morning.
Good morning, Vic, and absolutely. It's a 55-member auxiliary force, and we understand that this 54-year-old officer who was killed last night has been on that force for quite some time. It's a voluntary position. People volunteer. They are armed, and most people do this because they love the city and because they just want to help, and that's exactly what this officer was doing last night. Let's show you where it happened. It was on 94 last night between Telegraph and Southfield. It was on westbound. And we understand the auxiliary officer and his partner were in a marked vehicle. They stopped to help a stranded couple that were on the side of the road. Apparently their engine had quit. These officers were out trying to help them, and that's when he was hit by the hit-and-run driver, who actually just kept going, sped off. They think he got off at Telegraph, he or she, the hit-and-run driver. The vehicle that they're looking for is a late 90s or early 2000 white vehicle. They believe it's a Crown Victoria. It's a large car, either a Crown Victoria Grand Marquis, something similar to that. They believe it got off at Telegraph. It had a sunset license plate from Michigan, and it has heavy front end damage, might even have a broken windshield, but the headlight should be damaged, that sort of thing. So they are sure someone must have seen this vehicle last night or will see it this morning. They again was last seen getting off at Telegraph. Now, it was just less than 2 months ago that Taylor lost another officer in the line of duty, and that was Officer Matt Edwards, who was killed. He was shot by a suspect as they were on duty that night in July. So in less than 2 months, they've lost 2 police officers here in Taylor. Unusual for any department, heartbreaking here. There are still signs for fundraisers for Matt Edwards here. Just a very difficult morning here in Taylor as they are trying to find that hit-and-run driver who killed the 54-year-old auxiliary officer last night. Reporting live in Taylor, I'm Mary Conway, Channel 7 Action News.